Hello everyone, welcome to our Good Morning Tarot. Well, another day is beginning. I invite you to have a general tarot reading with me. Now, it's a general reading, so it is open to all zodiac signs. At the same time, so just take what resonates with you. At the same time, it's a timeless one, so anytime you find yourself watching this video, there's a message for you. Okay, so let's start by getting the main energy for today. Wow! Our main energy for today is the Ace of Wands. Okay, so today you're going to receive a gift, something that will set you on fire. And it's a big gift, okay? So just be open, be aware that the universe will be giving you a gift today. It's a special day, and it's something that will inspire you and will set you on fire. Now let's try to see how it will unfold. Okay, there will be also some challenges today. Okay, something that might even cause you some pain. Okay, it can be a past hurt that will resurface. Okay, so for some of you, maybe there will be a moment of healing because you just receive a gift. So when you receive a gift, it means you are in touch with your inner world. So for some of you, part of it might be healing of past wounds. So it can be, or it's a premonition that sometime after this reading, maybe today or maybe in the days to follow, you might encounter a certain situation which will cause you anxiety and some heartache. Okay, now forewarned is forearmed, so somehow you know it already, you anticipated it already. Now external situation need not necessarily influence our inner disposition. Okay, even if the situation can be difficult, it doesn't have to put your spirit down. It doesn't have to discourage you. Now, part of life's challenges is that sometimes we encounter certain difficulties. Now, so somehow it seems that there is a balance of things. You will receive a gift and also you will receive a challenge. I'd like to look at this as a challenge, not a problem, but a challenge. It's like an examination that we encounter to test if we are really growing in our spiritual journey. Now, we all know that this situation, if ever they come, they too will pass. Now, how do we describe this situation? Well, yeah, it seems like it will give you some anxiety. You might get hurt also. Maybe some people might end up saying unkind words because swords can be also conversation. So you might find yourself today in a conversation where somebody might say some unkind words to you. Okay, now it's an interaction between people. I see here 3 swords. No, so it can be also a relationship. If it is a loving relationship, somebody might, jealousy might come in. Okay, now I think the important thing here is trust and looking at it with maturity. When you look at it with maturity, you let your special someone to come and go. Okay, if somebody is trying to intrude, then this will be a test for the two of you, whether your love for each other will grow, or it will also let you know if there is a need for maturity in your relationship. Okay, if it's a loving relationship, there might be a person that might cause jealousy. So just be aware of it. No, the important thing there is trust and dialogue, I think. Yeah. So if you are really open to each other, you can talk it out. Okay, you can honestly talk it out. You can be honest also about your feelings with each other. No, it depends on the maturity of your relationship. Now, if it is really a reality, then it's something also that has to be considered. So you try to see how it will resonate with you. You will be receiving a gift, but also at the same time, there will be a challenging moment that might cause you anxiety and might even cause some pain emotionally. Okay. Now, what is the advice of the universe? Okay, let's see. Well, just live the present moment and just enjoy the present moment. Yeah, when you enjoy the present moment, it's when you are exhilarated with living life to the full. There are pains and there are joys. So you cry when you feel like crying, you laugh when you feel like laughing. Continue to live life to the full. Now always tell yourself when there is a certain challenge, these too will pass. Now the challenge for you is you have been forewarned by the universe, so yeah, accept it. Now, for some of you, it's a healing process. This can be a past wound that will resurface so that you can attend to it, because now you are receiving, somehow this one can also symbolize transformation. So for some of you, you are undergoing transformation, and this can symbolize healing of past wounds. And then this can symbolize the nurturing of your inner child. When you heal your past wounds, you nurture your inner child, and then you are able to enjoy the present moment. So in a certain sense, it can be also that way. Now, if it's really a situation wherein there is a cause of pain, then I think that is the invitation is to look at it with the spirit of a child. When there is a conflict, usually the child, they might react at first, but then after a short while, they forgive and they forget, and then they continue life. That's how children are. Usually, when we were children, we play, and then sometimes we argue with our friends. But after an hour or two, we come back again, and then we play together as if nothing happened. So, it depends on you whether you will allow this one to endure, or you will just let it be, and then you begin again. So it's something like that. Now, especially when it comes to jealousy. I mean, jealousy shows that there is a need for more trust and more dialogue in a relationship. So it is something, it can be that your partner will be jealous or you will be jealous. So it is something, it's a warning sign that maybe you need to increase more in your trust, or in your trust with each other, and at the same time dialogue with each other. And maybe you need to invest more on your loving relationship so that nobody will come in between. So it's something like that. So this one is an indication that there is need for further growth. And somehow, with this one, I think you will be able to move forward, even if this one will come. Now, the beautiful thing about it is already you are forewarned. So if this comes, you said, okay, I already accepted this one. No. It's like that also when with the anxiety. One of the advices that they say is, think of the worst thing that could happen, and you accept it. So that if the worst thing happens, you say, I already accepted it, I already anticipated it. Now, if the worst thing did not happen, then you say, well, it's a bonus because I was expecting something worse, but it didn't happen. So it's like that. So somehow the universe already forewarned you. There might be something along the way that will cause you anxiety and even heartache. Now, I don't know, the word jealousy keeps on coming back. So just be aware of it, okay? I don't know if the jealousy will be from you or from your partner or whatever it is. For those of you who are committed to somebody, it can be also friends, no? In friendship, sometimes jealousy also comes in, or between siblings also, it happens also that jealousy will come in. So just be aware of that, aware of that, because the word jealousy keeps on coming back to me. So just be aware of it. It is something that can be handled, and these two will pass, because you see here the sun will be shining. So it's like, these two will pass and the sun will be shining, but at the same time, for some of you, this can be healing of past wounds and nurturing of your inner child. So this is what we have right now for our Good Morning Tarot. Try to see how it resonates with your present situation. Now let us go to the second part, which is the self-care tip. For our self-care tip, it's very much similar to our tarot reading. In a tarot reading, today, you will be receiving a gift, something positive. At the same time, you will also encounter a certain challenge that might cause you anxiety and also some pain. Now, all these things, both positive and negative, the final card was the Sun. And the Sun is like accepting everything with joy and with anticipation and considering it like an adventure. So in a certain sense, it's very similar to the message of our self-care tip for today, which is engagement. You just engage life and accept it as they come. Both the good and the bad, both the sweet and the painful, okay? Both the things that would make you set on fire and those things that might put you down a little. Now, these are part of the life. It makes life more interesting and more colorful. Like, for example, you appreciate more the silver lining in a cloudy sky. Okay, when you look at the dark clouds, you also see the silver lining. At the same time, the light and the shades, they dance together, and so they make the picture or the image before us more interesting. So it's the play of the dark and the light, or the light and the shades. So in a certain way, the card invites us to just engage life, to embrace life as they come, both the good and the bad. It's part of life, and to just go through it. It's a good thing that we start the day with this anticipation that both the difficult parts and the happy parts are just part of the adventure of today. So all we have to do is to engage today, seize the day, engage the day, welcome the challenges that come our way. Now, it's very interesting the way they described engagement here. I will read it now. It says here, "Today, I make the conscious choice to engage with the world in an active way. I will take a new route and talk to strangers. I will smell flowers and pet dogs, and maybe walk around barefoot for a while if I am not inside a 7-Eleven. Okay. At the very least, I will have a day that is slightly more interesting than average. And at the most, I will have a startling epiphany or make a friend who will change my life forever." No pressure. Yeah, no pressure for today. Just take things as they come, enjoy the moment, live the present moment. Everything, whether it's good things or difficult things, challenging things, well, it's part of the wheel of fortune, and the wheel of fortune continues to turn. So everything passes. One moment you are happy, one moment you feel challenged, and then another moment you're happy again. So it's just a cycle of life. So in the circle of life, okay, it's a beautiful song also, the circle of life, and Hakuna Matata. Yeah, the song of Lion King, no? Hakuna Matata. You just live the moment and enjoy the present moment. I think the Hakuna Matata is very much in corollary with the card of the sun and this card of engagement. Well, I hope that you were able to at least have right now everything that you need so that you can face the day with joy and with a sense of adventure, like that of the little child in the sun, or in the card, which is the sun. So thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you again soon. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.